Oops. That's not what I want. Hey, TL, what's going on? I never know your exact name. It's okay if you, I know you probably put it on here for. I forget names easier than I probably should. Sam's Club went relatively smoothly. There was a little incident with a guy that didn't want to wear a mask, and like he made it very well known, and whatever. We're in Charlotte County. What can I say? Yeah, the stream just cut out, and there's not much I could really do about it. It sucked. But yeah, I went there for cheese and smoked salmon, and I ended up buying like $100 worth of stuff, which is okay. At least I tell myself that. I got some things I didn't even realize that they had there, so. Not sure, since like earlier today, or since you mean as in, since like a month ago, better. Oh, no, don't do that. Did that really just move inside this? I'm trying to plug it in. And I'm hitting all the... I used to play a underground gamer around here. So that's the closest Sam's Club to me. It says it's 63 degrees out, but I'm not believing it. Yeah, I got a new phone about 2 weeks ago, so that might be it. I mean, they both had 4K, but maybe it's just the camera has better focusing qualities. Definitely a big temperature drop once you get like around Toledo Glade, which is right up here. So when I get to the house, I'm going to have to cut the stream. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to cut the stream. I guess I don't have to, because I do have to go back out for... I might get dinner separately from what I just got. I don't know, I just bought some frozen pizzas and stuff. It probably wasn't the best idea, but... Hey, Jeremy. I just bought a lot of stuff that I knew I would need in the future, so I'm not near Pollo, otherwise I would. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know, I might just eat at home. I'm not entirely sure. I gotta make the decision between now and when I get home, I guess. I have like milk, cheese, and smoked salmon in the car, which I don't want to go bad, so. Now it's 61. I would be surprised if it got below 60 just on this little stretch of road. This is probably the coldest part of, one of the coldest parts of like coastal Sarasota / Charlotte County. I saw Queen Palms burn here in 2010. really realize that how chilly this month was until I guess I really kind of paid attention to it. Like having to put on long sleeves. I was figuring out how to package the stuff up. There were no boxes left. You know, Sam's Club, you got to box your own things. So everything's just kind of laying loose in the trunk. Considering my driving, it'll probably be all over the place by the time I get home. Scoop's Ice Cream is still busy though. The place is always busy. Alright, that's finished. What else do we have on tap here? Oh, I have another can of soda. Still cold from Venice. I just need to get home as fast as possible because of this stuff. I don't know. How long do you think it is okay to keep milk in a vehicle until like you probably have to throw it out? Orange Dream. There's orange vanilla. I won't drink that. It just doesn't. I mean, I've never tried it, but I'm afraid it's gonna taste terrible and leave a taste in my mouth for hours, or I'm gonna like it and I don't know. I'll remember that when you come down. I don't remember. Can you refresh my memory? Ooh, that's a Nissan Altima with the coupe with the 3.5. It's a little bit of a rare. Oh yeah, I'm on 41 in Northport, coming back from Pine Island. Stop by Sam's Club to pick up some stuff because I have like one more month of my Plus membership left, and then I'm just gonna go to Costco because there's still some characters at Sam's Club. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, aloha. I could go to KFC. I could go to Taco Bell, but that's just a bad life decision. Nothing positive ever comes from decisions like that. might go out. I kind of want, it's kind of chilly out. I might want to go and get like wonton soup. I really wouldn't recommend putting coconuts in the warmest climate in Georgia, like even by St. Mary's, because I mean, you can protect your coconut maybe as a seed, a juvenile, but when it gets from trunk, it's just difficult to keep it. It's really not even the ultimate lows. You can protect it from that, just the days of like not getting above 60. That's really what hurts it. So. Yeah, just like right now, like today would not have been a great day for a coconut. I mean, here it wouldn't have been terrible, but it was, the whole day it would just kind of stayed in the mid to upper 60s. Yeah, plastic bags only going to do so much, because the problem is you can actually give your plant carbon monoxide poisoning, and it'll fry it like the cold will. You got to have a pretty intricate setup. I'd recommend trying another palm for that, where you only have to protect it during the freeze events, not during the extended chills. You would need a heat source, and you probably couldn't just wrap it up, because you need to buffer it from the cold weather, so you have to heat up an actual area. Well, on your heat, the way you get carbon monoxide poisoning, assuming you're using a heater, like a real heater, one of the elements of it is carbon monoxide, like with a car, the internal combustion engine. Most sources of energy put out carbon monoxide. I've seen a whole greenhouse get carbon monoxide poisoning. It was not a pretty sight. Actually, it smelled so bad. It was mostly. It's a little. Palms can handle it a little bit better, but it's really soft tissue plants like aroids, orchids, they will just die. People not opening up the exhaust on their fan. Because if you just heat the interior, you need to have an exhaust for that. It's kind of like having a car, but it all being in the inside. If you don't have an exhaust for the exhaust from the gasoline, like, you're just going to suffocate. Same thing happens to the plants. Plants can take in carbon dioxide, but carbon monoxide is not favorable to any of them. Really feel like a good bowl of wonton soup is in order. I would go and get it on my way home, but because of the cargo I'm holding, I might have to go drop this off, go back out and get it. I always say Howea forsteriana is the best palm for that. I mean, you can use Camandria safritzii, the bamboo palm. Definitely a good choice if you want to go a little bit smaller. But Howeas, they look better inside in Florida than they do outside. If you plant them outside here, you got to put them in deep shade. Louisiana zone 90. If you want to do a cold house setup, it's possible. I mean, you can make anything happen. I knew a guy that grew a spindle in the ground in Canada for a number of years, which requires, it requires a decent amount of heat to grow in the summer. Getting them to survive is one thing. Getting them to grow and thrive is another. You want it to look nice. You don't want it's more just keeping it from dying. It's keeping it looking nice. So. That's why if you go into if you go to Gaylord Palms in Orlando, They have a beautiful collection, but a lot of the palms are suffering from just what I call just the indoor issues where they're all stretched out. Yeah, we all know Banana Joe. He does a great job, especially with the cold hardy stuff. If any of you who remember watching, this is part of the stream where the guy wanted me to pull over on the side of the road after he brake checked me really hard in the ridge line, and I yelled at him. I don't know if you guys remember that. So we are 11 miles from Venice, which is pretty much how far away I live, because I live in the city of Venice. My sister doesn't live in the city limits, I do. But we're only like 2 miles away from each other, so. If you look at a map of the city of Venice, the city limits are quite odd. It is not any one real shape. Yeah, I wish we could do like a compilation of all the weird stuff, like when that guy passed me like 110 miles an hour on the side of the, like on the left side here in the median. I mean, the grass, I mean, it was a little bit, I mean, one thing in the grass or one turn and that guy would have been flipping over for days. I don't know why he did that. In the ridgeline, the ridgeline is not, it was not a slow truck, but it wasn't catching up to a sedan like that. I could have caught up to him in this thing, but I was doing about 110 until like I just kind of gave up, because the truck, I think is speed limited to 115. Yeah, I feel bad for them. Those owls really didn't. Those owls were here before people were, so I kind of give them a lot of respect. Sometimes they fly in the wrong direction. So I left Sam's Club at 7:55. So it's been about 20 minutes. Yeah, that truck took a little bit of a beating from multiple things. One time I was parked at a strip mall in Fort Myers, came back, and someone had clearly taken the rear door of their car and just hit the side cab probably as hard as possible. Not on purpose, but they just weren't paying attention. So on the right side is still technically Northport, and people don't realize that. They think they live in Venice, but they don't. The left side is Venice. Hey. How can it, what does that mean? How can it be Ireland? I don't know what Ireland has to do with. Yeah, there's a lot of royals when you come into Venice. It's pretty cool. They weren't always there. They were planted around 2008. This used to be basically after this stoplight, say you're going behind me, there was nothing, just farms. No, like this subdivision here, plantation was there. But if I could drive you through 2005 Venice and 2020 Venice, you'd be like, what happened to this place? I mean, a couple cool things happened. We got a few more franchises. Like there was no Carrabba's. There were no Culvers. Now there's two. There's actually a Culver's right down the street from my sister's house still. And go right by it. I just can't stop anywhere right now because of the stuff in the car, but I think I might go back out. I'm gonna keep the stream running while I unload, talk to my mom, see what she wants. She wanted me to get maple syrup, but the thing is that like the only way to get maple syrup they had there was like a half gallon of it. I'm never using a half gallon of maple syrup, and I'm gonna spend like $8 on this big jug of maple syrup. I'm never gonna. I know. Being from up north, we kind of don't use like fake maple syrup, so my only other option is like a $15 bottle of it, which I was not interested in participating in. So should be a pretty good time. I'll probably be able to get there within a half an hour of leaving that place. Bought 2 of those smoked salmons, damn it. Doesn't matter. They're kind of pricey. They used to, like, I don't know if you guys ever eat, I like smoked salmon a lot. They have like one that was like 20 ounces of smoked salmon for $15, which is a really good deal. Usually like a 4-ounce thing of it's like $7 or $8. But they don't sell it there anymore. They only have this fire grilled one, which is like 10 ounces for $11.29 or something, which is kind of pricey, but it's better than like any grocery store. So we are into Venice, kind of like what people consider Venice, like the town. Once you leave, like, past Applebee's, I feel like that's kind of like the end of Venice. I didn't go this way on the way there, so. Like button, folks. That's okay. This is kind of. There's 8 people on. There's so many people. Hey, Terrence, hello again. I'm tired. I just feel like that egg drop wonton soup. I got a little thing for it. I got it. What I'll do, I'll leave the stream running. I'm gonna unload the car. See what going down. I might have to like run into Publix and get some maple syrup for my mom. Oh, I also got some guava and cheese pastries, which are probably a terrible idea as far as health goes, but you don't see them very often, and they actually make decent bakery items at Sam's Club. It has Miami Vice Palms lit at night. Is it like a neighborhood? Is it a entrance? Is it a restaurant, Dylan? Oh, it's kind of. Why is it so foggy on the screen? Oh, I know why it is. Because my phone shifted. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix it. Oh, hopefully they did. Like a restaurant, maybe. Oh yeah, that was Mi Pueblo restaurant. It's in the actual place that was lit up was called Brickyard Plaza. If you want to look it up, that's like 1 block from my house. There's a dual motor Tesla Model 3. Long range action. God, the screen in that thing though. Yeah, Palms of Miami at night, there's a really good. No one, in my opinion, no one does it better than Miami. There's just so many. This is where the ridiculous construction is. Look at, oh, is that a Model Y? Yeah, it is a Model Y. I thought it was a 3, but basically have 3 headlights. Model Y is kind of new. This road is so bad, much less for a car like this. They just gotta. It's been like this for a year and a half. They have to fix it. They're somehow not doing that. So like a minute from the house now. So we're still not in the city of Venice. I'll show you when the city starts. Actually, I don't know if it says Venice city limits or not. It is right. Jesus. These dealerships are not in the city. I know that. I believe it is right where the sports bar is. Like this is the cutoff, and then you're in the city. You might even be closer to my house than I live blocks away from the county versus city, so like I have to wait for city trash, which is the county is so much more lenient. Right. I think my mom really wants pancakes, so it looks like I'm probably gonna be going out for maple syrup. I don't know. But I'm gonna leave the stream running, get this stuff out of the car. Sorry guys. Let me see. Thoughts on banana? Like bananas or Banana Joe? Oh, no. That's what I want to do. I still have to go out anyway. Banana Joe. I think Banana Joe knows a lot about palms. And a lot of other, like, temperate, tropical, so to speak. And I like his videos. There's a lot that... I'll keep it on in case anyone shows up. I'll just end it, actually.